Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Boy, it really looks as if XRP does not want to stay in that level of support. You know, this just from the last hour or so. So look at the volume on that candlestick. This is XRP on the hourly, and it jumped to about 27.5 cents, now hovering at about 0.2725. So XRP just jumped right out of that level of support. I hope some of you guys were able to buy at that 26 cent mark earlier this week or last week because it's looking like we're nearing the end of the month, and quarter four has always historically been great for cryptocurrency. And I hate to be the bearer of, well, this is the bearer of good news in a lot of ways, but if you look at XRP's last bull run, right, and when alts took off, not just XRP, but many of the alts took off, it was trading at around that 24 cent mark before it really just exploded. And the rest was history. Guys, this could happen at a moment's notice. So, you know, when I say it is in a demand zone that we haven't seen since a year, XRP retraced from back, the last time it was at these prices was back August, September 2018. We were hovering a little higher for the last little while in the 30 cent range, and then it dipped back in here, fresh support, so I really do hope you guys bought in at that price to maximize your gains or at least to cost average down. Guys, I am not a financial advisor by any means. Please do your own research when you are making choices to trade your hard-earned dollars. I'm just letting you know what I've done. XRP under 30 cents, always a steal of a deal. And I saw this from the Daily Hodl. Ripple outperforms Swift, offers the cheapest global remittance solution, says Southeast Asia's biggest bank. So, Ripple offers institutions the cheapest way to make cross-border payments according to a new report by DBS Bank, the largest bank in Southeast Asia. The report ranks traditional forms of moving money domestically and internationally. When it comes to international payments, it highlights Swift as the most expensive way to move money, followed by ACH transfers, and then Ripple as the most cost-effective method. I really hope the rest of the world is taking note of this. Normally, corporates try to minimize the cost of payments. All else being equal, domestic payments will be cheaper than cross-border payments, and this is a driver for IHB and cross-border ACH. In general, the order of preference for domestic payments is usually RTGS, the most expensive, checks, which is expensive, fast/immediate, which is cheap, and ACH, which is cheap. Now, we know Brad Garlinghouse has gone on the record to suggest that domestic payments from city to city or province to province or state to state or whatever you have in your country, those aren't the payments where we see a lot of friction because there isn't the necessity to convert fiat to another fiat in a lot of cases. So this isn't where Ripple's technology is most efficiently utilized. So I could see within domestic payment corridors that Ripple technology might take a little longer to get off the ground, but guys, it's those cross-border payments that Ripple is targeting. So when they talk about cross-border payments here, Swift, the telegraphic transfer, is the most expensive. Cross-border ACH is cheaper, but Ripple comes out as the cheapest. The report appears to focus on Ripple's payment messaging system xCurrent, and yes, they are talking about xCurrent here. They're not even talking about xRapid yet. So xCurrent, which is designed to be a faster and more cost-effective alternative to Swift. It also analyzes cryptocurrencies at large, looking at the pros and cons of crypto compared to cash. And so they talk a little bit about that, crypto compared to cash. Guys, I will link this article in the description, as I do with all the articles. I do it for ease of use for you guys. I tend to go over a lot of these articles fairly quickly because I don't want to rumble on about all the ins and outs and ins and outs and ins and outs. That tends to get boring for a lot of you guys. I want to make this experience easy and fun. I saw this from Cointelegraph. Top-rated crypto exchanges comprise 5%, guys, only 5% of the total trading volume, says a report. So this article goes on to say that untrusted exchanges still command the lion's share of global cryptocurrency trading volume. A Crypto Compare report published on August 21st reveals. As of July, D2E rated low-quality exchanges represented, get this, 64% of trading volume, a staggering $316 billion in the crypto space, whereas top-rated AA cryptocurrency exchange platforms accounted for just 5% or $31 billion worth of volume. Guys, the charts down here, So it begs the question, is your cryptocurrency safe? I feel like there have been so many hacks, and a lot of these hacks are occurring to cryptocurrency exchanges that probably aren't the most reputable, that probably don't have that same security and that same respect for their users as the more reputable cryptocurrency exchanges. Whatever cryptocurrency exchange you guys decide to use is your decision. Obviously, some countries will allow you to use some cryptocurrency exchanges over others. I know Binance is a great one, guys. I have an affiliate link in the description for a Binance. If you do not have a Binance account, they're always a great one to have, even as a secondary account to your primary one. But ultimately, I hate keeping my cryptocurrency on an exchange, so I always put my cryptocurrency on this. Again, I do have an affiliate link for the Ledger Nano S, the best hard wallet in my opinion. I have that affiliate link. If you guys do not have one of these, I do suggest you get one. You do not have to use my affiliate link. I like to say that I have one there, and if you guys want to support me and support the channel, it's there for you to use. I really do appreciate it when you guys click on those links and purchase through my affiliate link, but by no means do you have to. I just like getting the message out there to keep your cryptocurrency safe, especially since we're in this situation where it's the calm before the storm, guys. It's nearing the end of August. XRP is at an all-time low right now. Well, all-time low, at least a 12-month low. But quarter four, always been really good for crypto. That September to December timeframe, I could see us see a boom. I could see us see a surge for Bitcoin, maybe new all-time highs, maybe breaching the $20,000 mark. Definitely we'll see XRP. If that is the case, we will see XRP go to around that 50 cent mark, give or take. And I know a lot of you guys are feeling like your altcoins are floundering, your XRP included. Well, I saw this, and this is from the Bitcoinist, and that is important to say because the Bitcoinist is traditionally very Bitcoin centric. They tend to put out articles that praise Bitcoin in many ways. That isn't all that they write, but when it comes to altcoins, they tend to like to disparage XRP at every chance they get. But I thought this was great. Foolish. Crypto fund CEO warns against Bitcoin maximalist narrative. So for those of you guys who are Bitcoin maximalists and that's it, take a listen to this. You may change your tune. Probably not, because you tend to be the most stubborn of the bunch. Nevertheless, hear me out for a second here. So, cryptocurrency politics is focusing on Bitcoin at the expense of altcoins, but a flip could occur anytime, says an industry investor. So this is from Arianna Simpson. Don't pin all your hopes on Bitcoin. That was the conclusion from Arianna Simpson, a founder and CEO of crypto and blockchain-focused investment fund, Autonomous Partners. In a discussion on social media August 22nd, Simpson said sentiment favored Bitcoin over altcoins now, but the status quo has changed multiple times and could do so again. The general crypto narrative seems to be drifting back to Bitcoin maximalism, she summarized. BTC has clearly outperformed most other crypto assets by a wide margin year to date. Expecting that this will always be the case or that holding only BTC is the right move strikes me as foolish. The comments come at a timely juncture in cryptocurrency's history. As Bitcoinist reported, Bitcoin's returns have vastly outperformed major altcoins in 2019. Unlike the previous bull run in 2017, alts have so far failed to rally, losing more and more value in BTC terms. Now they compare this to the rally of 2017, but guys, if you remember, and this is true, and I've shown you guys this on the chart, this is XRP on the daily, guys, altcoins essentially started rallying in mid-December, and that's where they made most of their gains. You go to any altcoin and you look at the chart from mid-December, it was at that end peak. Let me just show you Bitcoin, guys, on the daily for a second. It was at that final moment of the rally, the final leg up, when we saw Bitcoin just jumping exponentially. And that's when the FOMO kicked in for other altcoins. People were hearing Bitcoin, they were thinking, well, what else can I get into? And so this is what Arianna Simpson is saying here. Okay, we're also seeing Bitcoin hitting the upper echelon of the 70% BTC dominance. Historically, when we've seen Bitcoin hit that, altcoins have followed and then the dominance is dropped. So then altcoins will gain more dominance. So this is all part and parcel to what Arianna Simpson is talking about here. So they mentioned Ethereum, they mentioned Peter Brandt's opinion. Guys, I'll link this in the description if you want to read it further. But ultimately, altcoins are not dead. They're just part of a bigger market cycle, right? We have to wait for Bitcoin to make that move in order for altcoins to move in this same spec market, because right now, There is no real world utility for alts. On top of that, XRP would be the only alt with a real world utility in that massive amount of volume that would make a difference anyway. So if you're holding any alt other than XRP, you are really just waiting for a Bitcoin spec run because you can't really count on anything else at this moment in time. Guys, the Bitcoin bull run will continue. It's just a matter of time. And even though your altcoins like XRP may be floundering now, if you have the patience, you could see your altcoins performing better than Bitcoin in the next bull run. Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.